All right, so this video is for anyone that's going to do their assignment on paper and then bring it in afterwards, okay? So if you're going to use paper, this is how I suggest going about doing it. First thing you want to do is take the paper, fold it over at the halfway mark, like so. Whoop. Amazing, right? So now I got a crease in the center. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it again, but this time from this side to that halfway mark. Whoop. You got to make the sound effects or it doesn't work. Then same thing here. Like so. Whoop. And now you'll see I have 3 lines, right? Boom, boom, boom. And I need to do 3 drawings, and they're evenly spaced. So that's the reason why we do that. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw my 3/4 one right here, okay? And when you do this, you want to make sure you try to utilize the full space. Don't draw your character really small. Don't draw it up here. Try to draw over the entirety of the area as much as possible, and also center it on this line. I'm going to pause the video and just do, actually I won't. I'm just going to do this real quick so you get an idea. I'm going to do it right here, but, you know, just imagine I did this amazing drawing. So, I'm going to have to imagine it too, because this pen's not working. Hang on. There we go. Okay. You can only imagine I'm doing really amazing work right now. I'm sure you guys are thrilled about it. So, okay, almost there. It's a little off center, but okay. So first thing you want to do is draw the 3/4 view. Okay, I'm just doing a generic guide here, but draw a 3/4 view in the center. The reason why you want to do that is that once that's completed, what you're going to do is use a ruler. I don't currently have. Well, imagine I used a ruler. Use a ruler, and then you're going to draw lines at all the key spots. So at like the top of the head, the bottom of the head, maybe where the crotch line is, maybe at the knees, bottom of the feet, obviously. Maybe you could do it where the bottom of the neck is, something like this. So you're going to draw lines across. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you're going to draw lines across each one of those things. And now what that's going to do is that now I can draw my front view and my profile view, my side view, and I can make sure they're the same size as the original one. The reason why we want to start with the 3/4 view, again, is that that's like the beauty view. That's the main view you're going to see it from. So you want to make sure that view looks good, and then you can use that as a guide for the next one. So I will just now draw my front view. Oh, actually, that's the crotch line right there, which his proportions are not super great, but all right. So I would draw my front view. Well, I probably should have done it at the bottom of the hands too. That would be helpful. And then I'll also draw my side view, or profile view. Where's that go? Okay, yeah, like that. Something like that. Okay. Woo! Look at that. That's amazing. Okay. So I have a 3/4 view, a front view. This is backwards. A front view and a side view. Okay. Notice with the side view, I just went ahead and I just drew the no arm. Another thing that would also be helpful, that if you are going to use this for your actual thing, is you can draw somewhere on here, like the arm from a top view can be helpful. I went off the page, so that's not a good example. Hang on. And so that you have, like, you know, if you want to draw somewhere like the arm as well, because then you can use that as a guide to for when you do the top view and you have to do the arms going across. Okay, but the main thing I'm looking for really is just those 3 views, because we're going to use we're going to use the side and front view as our orthographic views. Obviously, this is garbage. You can see I spent about 5 seconds on this. If yours looks like this, you'll get 5 seconds worth of grade. If you want 5 seconds worth of grade, do a drawing just like this, okay? Otherwise, make sure, you know, that it looks nice. Do the best that you can. I know some of you, like I said before, might not be the most handy with pen and paper or pencil and paper. Would be probably preferred. But it doesn't mean you can't try your best. Okay, so just do a good job. If I could tell that you spent time on it, you'll get a good grade. All right. Now, once this is done, you got to get it into the computer. So you can do that any number of ways. If you have a scanner, use the scanner. If you don't, just take a photo. I'm going to take a photo of this, and then we're going to continue because we actually got to put it in there, and then I just want to cut it up so that it's ready to go. So I just took a picture with my phone, I emailed it to myself, and now I want to just make an edit and bring it in there. Okay, so I suggest using Photoshop if you have Photoshop. I'm not sure what you guys are necessarily going to have access to, but if you don't have it, a nice little alternative program is called Photopea. I don't know if you ever heard of it. If you have your own program, just go ahead and use that. Photopea.com. So it's photo and then P like the vegetable that nobody wants. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna hit open from computer. I'm gonna go to downloads, crummy drawing. Okay, so it's just photopea.com, and then I just open from computer, and here's my drawing. I didn't take a very good picture of it. You know, try to lay it out flat, make sure it looks usable. All right. Hopefully at this point you should already know Photoshop, and if you look at this, you'll see it looks very similar to Photoshop. So I'm just going to go ahead and rotate this first. Where do you rotate? Transform. There it is. Rotate. I like a little icon so you know. Okay, like that. Voila. All right, great. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this up. So I'm just going to use my marquee select, and I am just going to cut out this one. So I'm just going to do Control X, Control V. Yeah, allow, apparently. Okay, I'm going to turn that one off right now. And then I'm going to grab this one as well, the side view here. Control X, Control V. Okay, and so now if you look, we'll turn this one off. So this one's on this layer, this one's on that layer, and this one's on this layer, right? So we have them all three on layers. Okay, turn them all on. I'm going to grab, I'll turn this one off first. I'm going to grab this one, and I'm just going to do opacity, and we'll just do like 50%. Okay, I'm going to hit V or go to the select tool. Apparently V didn't work in here. Make sure you have that layer selected, and I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to try and line it up so it's somewhat in the same, that it's over top of it, right? So if I go back to 100%, you can see, right, he's right on top of the other one. Now I'm just going to do the same thing here. Grab this one, take the opacity down, and I'm just going to move it over so that it's lined up more or less with the other one. It's not like the most crucial thing in the world. Okay. Right, so if you see, it looks a little bit off actually. And whatever. Yeah, okay. So now you see we have all three of them basically lined up together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take the top two, and I'm just going to take the opacity down on it, make sure I don't get anything cut off. And now I'm just going to crop it. I'm going to go to my crop tool, and we're just going to pull this over here, and I'm going to crop it like it's hot. Like so. Make sure I don't cut off any other drawings. And I have a little extra headspace here, so we'll get rid of that too. And I'll hit enter. Voila. Okay. Just go back to the select tool, so I'm not messing with that. I'm going to turn these opacity back up, so I'm back up to 100%. I'm going to turn both those off. So I have this one, and I'm just going to save my front view. So file, and we want to export as, and either PNG or JPEG, doesn't really matter. So I'll just do JPEG, and that's fine. We'll call it crummy drawing. Good. Then I'm going to turn that one off, go to the next one, and just do file, export as JPEG again. And then this will be called crummy drawing 2. Turn that one off. And then again, so I'm just turning each one of them off and turning the other one on. Export as JPEG and save. I should have renamed those. So let's go to my downloads. And if you look, you'll see that I have each one. They're all called crummy drawing. So I'm just going to rename this one front. Name this one side. And this one 3/4. Notice that I wrote it out. So like in Maya, you can't start, like when you code, you know how you can't start a name with a number? Maya doesn't like that either. I think it would probably still bring it in as far as like, but it's just a good habit to not, to not use numbers if you can help it. So no numerical keys. So I have front, side, and 3/4. All right. So when you go to submit this, you can, I don't need these individually. You can just give me the one drawing with all of them across. But you are going to need these for next week when we go to Maya. You're going to want to bring those in, or if you're using some other one. But either way, just give me this drawing, or you can give me these three if you want. You can like zip them or something, compress to a zip file, and then give me the zip file. That's fine too. All right, but that is how you would do the drawing version. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Spend a little more time than I did. Obviously, mine doesn't look very good. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to do another video. You don't have to watch that one if you're doing it this way. The other one's just if you're going to be doing it digitally.